it's really frustrating being a fan of these teams because if you remember in season 1, if you were watching in season 1,
oh well. Okay. Welcome to TexasWatch.
Yep. You know what? It's a work in progress. We'll get it.
My green will cover it up. There you go.
We'll
lean to the side. What's up, guys?
It's really frustrating because both the Outlaws and the Fuel were expected to be mid to top tier teams, right?
Yeah.
You had the not VIP. What's I'm looking for? MVP roster of Team Envious coming in with already wins under their belt.
Mm-hmm.
Came in and just flopped upon flop. We literally went weeks without a W last season. That sucked.
Yeah, it's
2 months.
It goes to show you that Overwatch League is unpredictable. Who knows? Maybe Vancouver and Nixle may not make it. Doubt it. But they may not make the stage finals. So, especially when it comes to Houston, everyone thought we had a solid team. Stage 1, we were a solid team. And we realized, I guess we're just not quite good enough, or the meta just hasn't always been our meta.
I do want to say, I think that in Stage 1, Season 1, that was before the Mercy nerfs.
True. That's when Junkrat was viable. That's why no one could stop Jake on Junkrat. People could not figure it out. And
then they nerfed him.
And then that was it. Because Jake was actually on his main hero, could almost carry at that point with that hero. But he can't do that anymore. So now he's in this role, and he's not doing as much as he used to do. And that's ever since then we've fallen off. We've been like a mid-tier team. So I guess
low-tier at the start of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And then what was it? I think it was Bryn who picked us saying Outlaws are going to win a game or something like this season. Yeah. And that became a meme. Yeah, screw you, Bryn. But so people think very lowly of the Outlaws right now. And I think there's a chance for us to come back. I mean,
for sure.
That's
it's
just stage one. It's just stage one.
I
will be back.
Want to see who picks up Baptiste for both the Fuel and the Outlaws. I think that for the Fuel, it would probably be. Harry Hook might come up on that.
Harry Hook would be interesting.
I know Unko is going to play Baptiste because Closer is probably going to stand. Well, Lucio did just get nerfed too. Closer can play Mercy.
Yeah, I mean, so. I don't know who for the Outlaws because we are pretty versatile. Maybe Blink picks it back to Raucus.
Raucus is a good player.
I know he's a good player, but man, I don't know. Okay, he's a good player, but you can see my head like the gears are turning here about how I feel about Raucus because he has his moments of greatness and his moments of just stupidity. You saw the clip last week when we tranced in the middle of not a team fight just because and got wiped. Like. He goes back and forth. I don't know if he needs a break. I don't know if he just needs to keep himself focused throughout an entire map or a matchup. I don't know. It's up and down with him, really. He makes great plays. But at the times, he's just really boneheaded ones. So, I think he's a great player. I think he deserves to be on the team and definitely in a starting spot. I just want more consistency from him. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I'm just going to let you go, man.
Yeah,
I'm just going to let you go. Let's go.
All I want is for him, because they're all great players. I feel like we have a lot of great players in Outlaws and a lot of underrated players at the time. People underestimated Lynx's Widowmaker until last season. He dominated the entire league as Widowmaker. Had the best eliminations per minute as Widowmaker, proving he's the best one. So, after that, people know we were underrated. And now we want to try to continue to be. Sorry, I was distracted by Cool Cripple's message in chat.
I'm trying not to laugh.
So we're trying to prove to people once again that we are a legitimate team. And it is, as an Outlaws fan, it always feels bad when the casters were right, the predictions were right. Yeah. We're not that good. You want to be a team that said, "I told you so." We're way better than we thought.
There's so much more frustration to it. I mean, both of our teams are not bad teams.
Right.
We can go up against some of the best teams in the league. I guarantee you that if Nixle went up against Houston, maybe not for the last meta.
No, for the next, Nick started winning against Houston, and we saw how that turned out. For the
next meta. Wait, didn't you guys take Nixle to a Game 5, though?
No, we got swept by Nixle. We got 4-0'd by Nixle.
Oh. All I'm saying,
map 1 was close. Out of that,
nope.
Out of that, it wasn't even worth it,
All
guys.
I'm saying is I think that both of our teams do have potential and do have a chance. We're not Florida. Like, okay, Florida also isn't a bad team, but it's like watching them play is like, what the fuck is this? It's almost like you guys ate McDonald's before you started playing.
Watching paint dry, like, oh, you guys are just walking. Oh, you're dead. You're all dead. Like, what? Hello? Overwatch?
I would say I expect Washington to stay bad, but after signing Arc, they're making some moves, and I think there's a lot of BTS stuff that we don't know about.
True. I think a lot of hopefully there's more trades that happen too before the deadline. I'm really hoping for that between stage 1 and
when the
stage
deadline
2.
is?
I don't know the date exactly, but I guess it's open now. Obviously, maybe as soon as stage 1 is over, maybe that opens up the trading window.
I mean, it's only Tuesday. There's probably going to be more news throughout the week.
And interesting enough, too, do you think that gives a team in the playoffs a disadvantage? Because can they trade too? But would you even want to?
They weren't even playing Arc, dude. It's fine.
True. So at this point, it doesn't disrupt any team chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, if Mercer comes back in the meta, you'll wish you had him, but Nixel will probably figure it out because they always do.
They'll figure it out.
You got to catch them when the meta shifts because that's when they're vulnerable, as the London Spitfire proved when they were able to win the grand finals.
Wasn't it Philly that beat Nixel and not London, though?
Was it Philly?
I think it was Philly.
Oh, duh, because Philly and London were in the finals.
Because it was supposed to be London
I'm
and
smart,
Nixel.
by the way.
I still wish that we would have got the New York versus London final at Barclays.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that would have been something special. But Philly's not too far from Barclays. So
they still had a decent turnout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it probably
they sold out.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh yeah. Well, I said decent turnout. I guess for their fans. I guess what do you think? Probably 50-50? You think DJ Khaled will come back?
Please no. Please
Overwatch.
No.
Let's go.
Overwatch me.
Yeah. No one wants to overwatch you. I don't want to see you.
Don't forget the DJ Khaled shuffle.
Yeah. The man just moved his feet on stage and called it a dance. No, sir. That's just you moving your feet on stage. It's not a dance. Someone should clip that, by the way. A project trying to do the dance. Someone should clip that.
I get why they brought on DJ Khaled. He's a big name. He's mainstream. However, he is known to be one of the worst live performances in all of music.
Yeah.
Not only does he not actually sing, rap, or dance, he just talks the entire time over his music.
Another one. Another one.
I am so frustrated by DJ Khaled.
Hey, Project. Another one.
I respect his producing skills. The man has talent. I'm sorry, I'm ranting about music. Whatever. He has talent. He knows how to make a good song. But he's not a good performer, and I don't know why people hire him. It's almost like they just look at his numbers and assume that he's famous, or assume that he's good.
Don't ever do that. That'll get you in a rabbit hole of trouble right there. Like, oh my god, it sold a lot. It must be good.
And like,
catch me outside.
If you remember how awkward it was seeing the entire crowd, like, they're not into it. They were not into it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, just because we're nerds doesn't mean we don't know music.
It was funny.
Like,
it was very funny.
Oh my god, I was cringing so hard,
extreme,
dude.
I'm like, I actually I had to look at something else. I didn't want to watch it. I actually listened to it, but I didn't want to watch it, to be honest.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
So hopefully they learn their lesson and they make it someone who actually, watches or plays Overwatch to perform.
Get Zed!
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Zed.
That'd be pretty cool.
He has literally said, I play Overwatch, I'm Grandmaster, which holy fuck he is.
GM? Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. But how can you be good at music and be great at video games? You can only pick one. Stop it. You can be great at everything. It's not fair for us.
If Zed performed at this year's grand finals, I would cry.
You'd be like, hold it, record.
Zed's one of my favorite DJs, producers of all time.
Yeah.
I love his style of music. I love how creative it is. And people are like, but he's pop now. So
no, Zed is good. He has a history like, yo, I'm legit, guys. I've proven my point. I can shift genres at this point also, if he wants to.
Fun fact, his name is Anton.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah.
But no cigar. Great, that's cool though. That is cool.
Okay, we need to bring this back so we can end this topic.
So yeah, Saturday for Texas. We both suck. No,
we don't suck, and
we suck, but don't suck.
I am very optimistic for the remainder of the season. In the Fuel's case, I'm optimistic because this new meta means that DPS heroes are unlocked again.
Mm-hmm.
That means that we can see effect. That means that Mr. Good Aim will come back and we can see some of that Widow. Because watching Taimu's streams and seeing that Widow, I miss that Widow.
You sure he's not playing Apex?
He does play Apex, but when he plays Overwatch, oh man, like Taimu's still got it.
I believe it.
He's
You don't
still
really
got
lose
it.
I'm sure Linkster that's over here dinking heads in the practice range, hitting 360 scopes, no scopes, and like, oh yeah, I can't use this in game
I am
yet.
so ready for Goats to die, and it's been said by multiple analysts, Goats probably won't die right away.
No, not fully.
And I'm willing to accept that. But I know for a fact by midway through Stage 5, we're not going to see this 3-3 anymore.
It should be still a viable strategy, and I want it to still be a viable strategy, just not all the time. If they're running a certain comp, you should switch to Goats. But then they should have something to switch to that's not Goats that beats it. Like, there should be another comp that goes, okay, this will beat Goats, so we need to switch again. So then with his rotations, I want to see during matches, teams actually shift stuff and not just switch between, one character, Somber, and then back to Diva for Goats. Like, I want to see more of a switch than that.
Baptiste is definitely the answer because he cancels literally, let's see, all 3 main Goats ultimates. Stops Diva Bomb with Immortality, stops Grab with Immortality Field, and if he puts Immortality Field over Orion Shattered,
true.
All 3 of Goat's biggest weapons are now nullified.
I played Devil's Advocate too. He also enhances Goats because now you just put that in, all melee tanks can die, and then you have whatever you want a Brig there and as well healing them. So now they can't die, and they're continuing to get heals while they can't die. So,
but the Immortality Field is still destroyable.
True.
So if a team is smart enough and recognizes, that's up, they should be able to shoot it and still finish the job.
Hopefully so. But will it give tanks enough time to do enough damage to win the fight?
That's a good question.
We shall see. So Baptiste is just this wild card thrown in there, and I'm excited to see what these teams come up with. Because they're actually paid to come up with strategies for this. I do this for fun. I just do this show. Project ain't paying me shit. I'm just doing this because I like Overwatch, like talking about it. They're actually paid for it, so they're smarter than me, and they'll figure something out to make it worth making for both sides.
Hopefully so. But guys, that's gonna be it for the first topic. Hold on 1 second, I want to try something new. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked everything you saw today, go ahead and subscribe to us right here in front of the microphone. Please hit that notification bell as well. Just get, notifications whenever the video goes live. And our latest video is going to be right here. Right here. Click it. Click it. Click it now.